congratulations on the film. It really is sumptuous to look at, a terrific film. You're all wonderful in it. Francis, fantastic job directing. Thanks for coming down and attending the opening tonight. We have a big premiere tonight. Are you looking forward to your first Australian premiere, Reese?
Yes, I haven't been to Australia in 15 years, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it again and seeing the fans and all that.
Robert?
Yeah, definitely. I've never been to Australia at all, so no, I hear it's going to be a big one and stuff, so I'm sure
we do them big. I'm going to hand over to some questions from the audience, and who would like to go first?
Yeah, of course.
Robert, as an attractive young man who has twice won World's Sexiest Man, you must have been really curious to see who they would cast as an older version of yourself. What was it like when you first set eyes on Hal Holbrook, the man who plays 90-year-old Jacob? Were you flattered? Were you confused? Were you freaked out? Were you secretly hoping for George Clooney?
No, this is more a question for Francis. I mean, Francis, was there any hope of casting George Clooney as my dad? No. I mean, no, I was really, really... I think you can't really get a better older version than Hal. I mean, I think there's like 3 other actors within his caliber, like who are working still. So it was really nice. I love all his work, so I was really flattered.
In the film, you play a married woman who builds a romance with another man. And as a newlywed yourself, what is your take on this sort of adultery? Can you justify it? Because my husband would like you to know he can.
Wow. Okay. Gosh, I don't know. I think she's in such a particular marriage that's so volatile and abusive. I think it's really hard to... particularly being a woman in the 1930s with no education, no job opportunities, no real options in life. I think the idea of getting out of her marriage is terrifying, but also sort of thrilling. And then, a cute guy comes to town. I mean, what are you going to do? Remember, you dangle a steak in front of a pit bull. What's going to happen? Do you know what I'm saying? Your husband knows what I'm saying. So.
Reese, you described the intimate filming of the scenes as quite a snotty affair. Was it as pleasurable for you, Rob?
I keep getting asked, why am I the only one who has to explain this? Reese is the one who said it. I'm now saying that that a journalist just made it up, and it was her favourite sex scene she's ever had in her career, and it was incredibly sexy. And yeah. Well, actually, no. I want you to refute this statement right now. This is the last stop on the press tour.
Right, we're literally being going country to country refuting the story.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all good. I think I'm a little bit prone to hyperbole. I'm sure this is hard for people to imagine because I'm an actor. I think maybe he had an allergy to hay or something. But other than that, no.
It's still not good enough.
All right. I'm covering my enormous enthusiasm. It was totally lovely. It's one of those things. It's like, as you've heard probably a million actors say, like, there was 100 people watching you make out. So,
is it as good as for you, Rob?
yeah, she wants to know if you enjoyed it. She's not asking about my opinion.
I thought it was amazing. I was really upset when I heard all these rumours. It was one of the most erotic moments of my life.
Reese was actually the first person that I ever pitched for the role of Marlena, the first and only person, actually, that I ever pitched for the role. And I knew that, I wanted a very American actress to play the part of Marlena, but she's a fantastic actress. She's smart and sexy and funny, but she's also pretty tough underneath the smile and the jokes. And the character is a bit of a survivor, and I wanted to have some of that toughness inside. And Rob, I knew that I wanted to cast him when I sat down with him, because I think that he himself is a lot like the character of Jacob Jankowski, and there's kind of a purity to his heart and a warmth. I'm going to embarrass you now. And there's a warmth, and I think sometimes he pretends to be a little cynical, but he's not. And I knew that if we got some of that on screen, we'd be in good shape.
If we could just go back to the snotty kiss for 1 second, Rob. So Reese, had these comments, so MTV took it out of whack or whatever, but do you have any dish to spill, maybe on Reese, anything that she could have done?
Anything she could have done better? Well.
Waiting
No,
for this
she
day.
was perfect. I actually took... Actually, no, I'm saying bad things. No, I can't say anything bad. She's a lady. And she didn't do anything bad anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. No, she was... Yeah, no, I don't have anything bad to say about anyone, ever.
Robert, you've been quoted to say that you see the worst in everything, and Jacob is a genuinely positive person. Do you think he's rubbed off on you?
God, did I say that in an interview? Or was that... yeah, I don't really see the worst in everything. I guess I'm quite a positive person. I don't know, I mean... I don't know. I never really know which parts of a character are you and which parts, you've kind of created for the movie, but I had a nice time making it. I had a better... it made me feel more positive about filmmaking afterwards. So I guess maybe that was to do with the character.
Rob, you're starring with the lovely Reese Witherspoon in a blockbuster movie. Do you see that this is kind of a new chapter for you post-Twilight?
I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I guess I can see my career, being kind of a gradual progression in a lot of ways. It's just that no one saw my other movies before Twilight. But yeah, but I mean, definitely, it was one of the main reasons I wanted to do it. It's because you see Reese and you see Christoph, and not only Oscar winners but recent Oscar winners. It kind of, it makes you feel different about where your status is, I guess. But it was nice. It was, I definitely felt like I was doing something. It was a big deal when I signed on to do it.